This is the children's park opposite Calanova Yacht Club. This was all derelict land when we first came to the island 35 years ago today, and the apartment block in front of us didn't exist, so they built that and then included just in front this park for the children. So we're going to carry on walking up here. They put some steps in, take us up to the road, and we're going to have a look around what used to be BIS. Those of you who went to BIS will perhaps remember walking down this road to get on coaches to take you on trips or to the sports centre. So lots of memories for people. So we're in Camille de Santoiles. So many of you will remember these steps that take you up to BIS, up through the back way effectively. So those are the steps, and just here it's now a pharmacy, but used to be run by the Bacher family. Darren used to run it, I seem to remember, and Natasha. It's now a pharmacy. So we'll carry on up the road, steps up there you can see in the distance, and we'll take a right, have a look at what BIS looks like now. So as we come up to the top of the road, we've actually got a sign which tells us that we are heading off up to Baleares International College, as it's now known. First place we come to is the annex, with the art room at the bottom, and what used to be the pottery room to the left there, an old garage, and up above were the science rooms. So the one on the end there was my room, and Cas Vocht used to have the one at the back. And then there was a smaller room. Mrs. Wiggins used to use that as her English room. Not sure whether the school actually uses any of this anymore. And looking at it, it's in rather poor condition. Over on this side, where the swimming pool used to be, this then became my classroom as the IT room. Again, this doesn't look to be in very good condition either. The shutter's gone off there, and it's open to the elements. So coming round, just have a quick look in there, it's all chained up. There's the entrance to the annex. Here's what used to be a little garden area that Dr. Vocht, Cas Vocht, used to look after. And then down these steps here took us to the scout hut, and on the left here I had this room converted into a dark room for developing photographs. Let's just walk up a little bit further, and as you remember, those of you who went to BIS, the road sort of curls round, and we have a little parking area, and then there's the main school. This we referred to as the Pine Tree Terrace. Pine Tree Terrace used to have a swimming pool, but they found that that was not very good, so it was filled in and was made into a little play area. And the kiosk has all been bricked up. Used to be our bar when we had parents' evenings. Used to serve drinks from there. And it looks as though one of the trees has been chopped down since I last visited. When the school was taken over by Orbital Education, they changed it from Baleares International School to Baleares International College, and so the name on the top there reflects that change. It's a completely new sign because it was done in script before. Now it's sort of a Times New Roman font. So this is the back road of the school, the kindergarten playground here, and there's the main building of the school with what used to be the boarding section on the top and the hotel behind. So we just have a look to see what changes have been made there. So more trees have been cut down. So here we had what used to be the dining room on the ground floor there, all been fenced in with some quite high metal gates, metal railings. There's the kitchen area, and we're up to the basketball court, which is what you might remember. It's a totally different colour. It's changed quite a lot from what I remember. When we first came to the school, these walls were all very plain, and then Ken Orton decided to put some murals on the far end. Well, they've changed now, and we're learning and growing together. And then this is the back end of the school, and the changing rooms were down there for Mr. Williams. This is the walk that many of the students from BIS would have done, just walking down this road towards Calanova, and at the bottom of the road there would be coaches to meet them, to take them off to their visits to different places on the island. Here we've got Monkey Pizza, or it's now Monkey Steakhouse Restaurant, formerly Bennett's Restaurant. So when we first came to this restaurant, it was Bennett's. Used to do a very typical Sunday lunch, so we used to come there with the family. And obviously we're back down to what used to be Tuio's and is now the Mojo Beach Cafe. We've stopped off at the Mojo Beach for a coffee. Lots of people here having their Sunday coffee, orange juice. Great place to sit, and it's a little bit cooler today, so it's quite pleasant.